Welcome back, everyone, to Thea the Awakening. Real quick before we get loaded in here, well, actually, while it's loading, I want to check on where Muha is doing on their Kickstarter. Let you guys look with me. Let me turn this on. Yep, okay. There we go. So they are very, very close to reaching their goal. It has begun. Hey, Justin, what are you up to, man? So we have 2 weeks to go, and they need to raise $3,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have no doubts that we're going to reach that goal. Now, as far as the stretch goal goes, which is, I believe, $60,000. Let's see. Ooh, 60,000 euro. This might be hard to reach in the next 2 weeks, given our current progress. Which is sad, but it is what it is. Alright, cool. Let's turn that off and get back into the game. Why do you look wrong? I think my OBS messed up. Somehow, some way. Let me double check that. Yeah. Or is it just... I'm gonna check something real quick. No, okay. It looks right on the channel. My feed, where I get to like preview how my stream looks like everything's cut off. But apparently it looks correct. Although... There, okay. Alright, let's get back into this. Let's get caught up with where we left off. It's been a while. Had a long weekend, didn't get to play it all. So, gathering our vines so that we can scumcraft based off of that. But first, we are working on a crap ton of our amazing axes. This is probably more than what we really need, but it gives us a lot of points, which will help us get more research to uncover the rest of what we need. As far as the village goes, I'm pretty sure we've built everything. Yeah, we've already built everything. We could do some upgrades with those, but that's low priority right now. Right now we need gear. We have our main army. Looks like they are almost out of food, which tells me they've been collecting. No. They were questing, that's right. So we were heading towards the suspicious tower. Okay, and then our misfits were gathering more mithril for us. Good to know. We do need to keep an eye on their food, because it will take them probably about 7 days to get back. So we only have about 5 to continue collecting. And we should start seeing giants appearing soon and trying to destroy us, because we are approaching the turn 500 mark. Anyways, one last thing to check. How far are we on our current score? Because our goal was to reach level 5. We still got a ways to go. We can do the God's Quest for 50 points, the Giant's Quest for another 50 points at our 215 difficulty. That's going to be 215 more points. That's about half of what we need. If we achieve a victory, I think that's another 50 points. So that would give us 300. from there, it's kind of hard to get points, so we might not even be able to do it with this run. We'll try, though. Alright, let's get started. Spiders are an auto-resolve. We've got better axes on the way, so we don't need that anymore. And DLC event. While you set up camp, you discover a heavy metal chest hidden away in some shrubbery. Try to figure out how to open the lock using 3 Skull Intellect Challenge, or hit it with things, Physical Challenge. I want to say we're not too smart, but we'll verify that. Noob has no intelligence. Our medic, both of our medics are pretty intelligent. Our warriors are very much lacking, so are our gatherers. And Dark Legolas isn't too bad at intelligence, but Dark Chabor not so much. Do I want to just hit it with things? Yeah, let's hit it with things. Let's go ahead and start out by getting some counters going on. Yep, that's all we can do for counters. Alright, so we can confuse that one at least. We have 11 damage coming at us, and we need to do 18. Or I could poke him. Might as well. This way, no matter what direction he hits, he's going to kill. Let's assume he wastes his attack to kill this one. We'd still need to do 20 to kill this one, so noob will do that. 18 to kill this one. Looks like it has to be Sasha. And then 14 for this one, which Krolls and Coaches together can do that. Then order Zob, and then get closer, and should be good to go. Nice. You open the chest and find mostly rubbish, but there are still a few gems. As you divide your new loot, you are ambushed by some dwarves who seem to think the stuff is theirs. Let's try the social route. Come on now. We didn't know the chest was yours, but it's ours now. Dwarves suck at social, so this should be an auto-resolve for us. We won. We got a quilted cloth, not worth it. 4 moonstone, that's not bad. And these will be used for scum crafting in some manner. Not what I was hoping to get out of a dwarf, though. Was that these guys having somebody not busy? Yeah. Okay, so that's not a problem. We got another research point. We could start unlocking more resources. Or we can start focusing on some of our crafting, like our medic gear, which I think that's what we're going to head towards.
You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a grey withered thumb. As you get closer, you see that much of the building has crumbled over the years, but the stone looks very solid and, more importantly, it is already cut into manageable chunks. As you get closer to the tower, you see that within it there lies a nest of giant spiders. If you hope to gather the stone, you must get rid of the nest.
Oh, spiders should be nice and easy. Oh yeah.
You are now free to take as much of the stone as you can.
And we got a will stone, which I'm not a big fan of, so we'll break that down. And the weakest spear in the game. Go ahead and break that down.
You use your tools and gather the stones.
Alright. Not bad rewards. We'll use them all for scum crafting as usual. Do I want to start the Divine Quest? Yeah.
You find the remains of an old town, built in solid stone, with a large central building that even in its crumbled and rotting state looks very impressive. Like many such places, you feel the cold draft of the ever-present dark mist lurking in every corner. You see a faint light coming from one of the towers in the central building, and you know this is where you must go.
Skip story.
You explore the university and find your way into an old lecture room where cursed academics approach you. They are the ones that caused the downfall of the gods, and thus allowed for the burning of the cosmic tree. One speaks. Your gods have likely sent you here to find a way to restore their power.
Yes, they did.
Oh, all right then. Well, there is a place where we have locked up an oracle. She may be able to help you restore your god's power, or at least it is a place where you may find a lead.
Okay, and where is it?
Before I tell you, we must ask a favor. We have been cursed to stay here, neither alive nor dead, for eternity, as punishment for our actions. A sentence we accepted with grace and understanding. It is not often you get to destroy the world and nearly kill off gods. However, we wish to be freed now.
And why would we help you?
Because you need our help. Because you're merciful. Because you believe we paid enough. I could show you several papers we wrote about this subject. In any case, choose your reason.
Is there any reason to have mercy for you?
Yes, many of us share your enthusiasm for the punishment. We are tormented by our faults, believe me. But to be stuck like this forever. If you kill us, we will only suffer the pain of death. But eventually we will return, marked by another scar. But if you use your connection to the gods to break our curse, perhaps we can be released.
We don't have the normal options. So we can either say, you have sentenced Thea to death, and worse yet, you have taken arms against our gods. You shall suffer the punishment you are sentenced to. Give us the location or suffer a death. Or we can respond with, your crimes are despicable, your arrogance beyond measure, and your stupidity in trusting dark forces goes beyond any measure. But your fate seems dire, and there's little point in more suffering in this world. Give us the location first, and we will think about releasing you. I think we're going to go with the think about it.
The old man nods, his face twisted in a mixture of fear and sadness. I have imprinted the location you seek in your minds. You will find it whenever you seek it.
Alright, we are following Svarog, who doesn't seem like the intellect type. He seems like the holy justice type. So I think as the right hand of his divine father, Svarog believes in divine justice, not mortal revenge. You have been convicted and you shall serve your time until the Pantheon decides otherwise.
You feel the knowledge of the place you seek has entered your mind, and so you leave the university and its doomed fellows to their cursed fate. The academics simply nod and return to their table. You hear them debating the merits of your decision. As you depart, you feel a great strength of spirit fill your souls. Your hearts are filled with pride. You know for sure you have done the righteous thing, honoring the punishment set out by the gods.
Alright, so we made the right choice. We got the best, not the best blessing of the game, but the best of the timer for the blessing because we did the right selection. If we had done an okay selection, which I think would have been fighting them, we would have got a couple people blessed for a very short time. And if we made the wrong decision, be like, your god is disappointed in you, continue on. So very nice, thank you. Where is that? That's near us. Crazed bees, auto resolve. Don't need the sword. Ooh, we gained a level from those bees. Thank you. Oh, and our medic gained a skill, and our sage, womp womp, gained a skill. Fagwent, 49 life, very nice. Ultrock with 20. Not gonna check everyone's. Catherine though, 7. She needs a lot of help. And then our main group. Noob got more traps. Interesting. Nothing else stands out. Still a decent level. And then our village. Looks like a lot of life. Panda has a level 10 confused. Not bad. Cool beans. Alright, let's continue towards the divine quest.
As you make your way through the thick of the woods, you come across a small clearing. There are signs of a campsite and faint traces of a bloody struggle. Whatever happened here happened some time ago, and most likely did not end well for the travelers. Upon deeper inspection, you uncover pieces of a human body still scattered nearby. You are about to move on, thinking it's best to leave a place of such a death, lest the attacker comes back or an angry spirit seeks revenge. But one of the trees by the campsite attracts your attention. The tree is hollowed at its roots, and within it is a bundle, perhaps stashed for safekeeping before the tragedy occurred.
Ooh, what do we got?
Inside the bundle, you discover some rags and a small stash of basic supplies which are still usable.
We're kind of beyond the point of needing dark wood, but the meat is always nice. Food is useful no matter what. How's our other team doing? 3 more turns, and then we'll have to head back. Malicious spiders, that's an auto resolve. Thank you for the food. Finished another axe. Let's see, anybody need an upgrade? You do. Still not strong enough for armor, sadly. You need an upgrade. How many more in here want the axe? Looks like that's it. Cool. The rest will go to our expeditions.
You find the place imprinted in your minds by the professors. It is an old tower that seems to reach the very skies. Its surface is pure ivory, yet strangely shimmering as the sun rays hit its smooth surface. As you move closer, you see a balcony that looks unsettlingly like a large skeletal hand, and in its palm there stands a tall, hooded man, while a young girl cowers behind him. The man speaks in a clattering, hard voice. "Halt! Who goes?"
Skip story.
The girl, who stood silent and motionless throughout your encounter, steps out from behind her protector and spreads her arms out. The tower opens up before you, revealing a dark chamber inside. The oracle silently gestures for you to enter. As you approach, you have a strange sensation, as if you're about to face yourself in there. You enter the tower and find yourself walking on the surface of molten lava. The light surrounding you is blinding. The air is hot and stuffy. You begin to suffocate from the scorching air entering your lungs. A figure stands before you, staring down at you, unshaken by your distress. You feel you are in the presence of Svarog himself.
Attack the figure before you burn to cinders. Or try to embrace the warmth of the sun. My lord, we have come to ensure the might of the sun is fully restored to Thea. We seek to right the wrongs done to you. I feel like this was a bad idea. I also feel like attacking the sun is stupid. So let's try to embrace the sun. So we have to fight Svarog the god. 8 of his avatar guardians. Wonder why it split them. They must have different stats. This is a social challenge. Uh-oh. I don't think that was the right choice for him. Okay. Counter offense 8 has a pretty good chance of working. Goodbye. Oh, wow. Guardians are not that good at social. Neither is Svarog. Yeah, this was definitely not the right choice. Alrighty then. Yeah. Well, we might as well make the most of it. See, I can't confuse him, but I can confuse that one. Let's go ahead and do that. 13 damage coming at us. We need to do at least 10 for the kill, which kind of leaves only Orderzab. Now, the problem is he can kill this one, but he can't kill this one. Let's go ahead and confuse that one. Counter tactic is 7. That should be good. Now we can support her for 3. That guarantees the kill no matter what direction. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Guess we'll go with our next best attacker, which is Sasha. Ideally, he'll kill this one to prevent that damage. If he fails, we need somebody that can handle the 6, which is good old Kochasek, and he does the 7 to kill it. And then 8 for that one, so we'll do Owlbear Games. Nazca, Polar Bear, and I guess we'll get closer with Noob. Alright, this one's dead. Sasha's dead. We nearly killed Svarog. We should be fine at this point. Any counters worth trying? Yes. So Svarog is the tactical card, which means none of our counter tactics are going to work. That's fine. Let's go ahead and confuse the crow. So we need to do 7 to kill him. Crowls can handle that. We need to do 11 to kill this one. Owlbear and Noob will handle that. And then the other 2 will finish the one in the discard pile. Perfect.
Just as you thought you were going to burn into ashes, the light dims and the air becomes pleasantly warm. Svarog shakes his head as he speaks. Diplomacy is not always the wise choice, my children. Embrace the sun's power? Really? You think any human could withstand it? And you think I approve of such foolishness? Never mind. Your calling is true and honorable, so I will tell you this much. In order to restore my power, we need to build a shrine of the sun. You will track a creature for me, a creature that will hold what you need to make my shrine. I will give no more guidance. Perhaps your diplomacy will help you.
We pissed him off. That's not a bad device. We'll keep it. Don't really need the horn. That looks like a dragon. Shit. Hello, spiders. Auto resolve. Goodbye, book. Alright, I think it's time to say goodbye to this team.
You soon realize that the place where you will find enough gold Svarog spoke of is less a place, more a live Zmei, hoarding treasures wherever he goes. By the guidance of Svarog, you finally pinpointed the Zmei, and you see that at least it is a young specimen.
Okay, we must deal with this Zmei and gather the gold.
There is no way to take the Zmei's gold without a fight, and you feel you need this exact gold to build the Shrine of the Sun. You must face the beast and prove your worth to Svarog.
So Zmei is basically a giant snake, and they suck. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much. People are gonna die. Are you okay? Oh, look at that. That's gonna hurt. Oh, shit. Well, it's been a fun run. Let's see. No chance of confusing it. At best, I can first action 2 people. So I could poke him for 4, 10, and then the 13 is 23 damage. And then with the first action to people, the best I could hope for looks to be these 2. So we had 23. That would be 40. This gets doubled, so 54, 60. 93, 97. So then they would technically kill it on the second round. Do I really want to sacrifice one of my medics like that, though? Oh. Alright. It's kind of the only choice we have right now. We could confuse that one. And it's the only old minion, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Then... God, this does not look good for us. Coach a sec. Okay, the minions are far weaker. Much better. Okay. And then we could... Well... Do I want to? Yeah, I should probably... Shield Coach a sec. Okay, I'm going to first action these two. So I think I'll go with Noob and then Polar Bear. That allows Noob to wound something, Polar Bear to kill it, carry on the damage to someone else. I think we'll have... It doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see how much damage we're going to take. Oh, she was overkilled so badly. Almost killed that one. Oh, both medics got overkilled. But we won.
You defeat the Zmei and kill it in Svarog's glory. Not only do you find a stash of glimmering gold ore nearby, the Zmei itself turns into golden scales when it dies. This must be why it was the right beast for the task ahead. You feel power surging through you, and you know you can build this shrine in mere hours now.
We got a single Nimblewood to tease us. A decent axe. It's mithril based, so we'll break that down for the mithril. And a pretty good shield, actually. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We'll keep that. Oh, both of our medics. This is not going to be good.
The shrine comes to life within mere hours. It is a glorious monument to the power of the divine light and its lord, Svarog. Once the monument stands tall, Svarog's power will slowly rise until he is able to help rebuild the pantheon and restore balance. It will take decades for the sun god to fully recover, but you stand at the brink of his rebirth, and you are the one to facilitate it. You feel the warmth and thankful embrace of your god as his might slowly returns to him.
Alright, we got a decent chunk of mithril out of that. +3 permanent health is not bad. I just wish it was on both of our medics. And even more so, I wish they had been healed by him, but...
Before you depart,
no.
You see a creature formed from the light of the sun before you. It is a young Svarog, a fire demon. He bows before you.
Many of my kin have gone astray and serve dragons now, but I have remained a loyal servant of Svarog, our lord of divine fires. I heard his call, and I am here to serve.
So, we got a demon to join us. That's not bad. He's very weak. Oh, he's medic class weak. But he has magic, a decent amount. He also has some leech, so he will do 10 damage with his strength and leech combined. He's okay at social challenges. He's pretty good as a meat shield for social and magic challenges. He naturally comes with clear mind, which is basically a spear for social and tactical challenges. 5 traps isn't horrid. 27 life is decent. Hopefully he can equip gear. He cannot. So yeah, he's not that great, honestly. He can't even equip rings, which I guess makes sense. He's made of the sun's fire. But you'd think he would do more damage then. Alright. How bad? Let's go ahead and turn our food on. We're definitely nowhere near the herbalist hut, so we can't guarantee their survival. Need my calculator. So Orazab has, looks like 39 wounds divided by what's going to be 15 life is a 260% chance. Take away base survival rate of 70, and then double our best medic, which is Orazab. That's 14 plus the 6, so another 20. So Orazab has a 170% chance to die, but the game always gives you a base survival rate of 5%. So that's the best we can hope for Orazab, is a 1 in 20 chance of surviving. Owlbear is a little better off. She has 20 wounds divided by what's going to be 19 life. That's not right. 20 divided by 19. There we go. 105. Take away the 70 base survival. And then we determine that we're at a 20 for our medic skill. So she has a 15% chance to die. Still not the greatest, but not guaranteed death, basically. How much movement do we have left? We have 4 points. We could get lucky, and in those 4 movement, get one of the healing events, but it's very, very unlikely. 2 for 3. This gives us the most hexes moved for the most chances of that occurring. Let's take it. No event. So we gotta camp and just pray. Nothing to gather.
Wounds don't always
And
have a
I
chance
kind
to
of figured
heal, and so
Orazab
death can claim its
has
prize.
passed to the great beyond. 7 deaths now. Moment of silence for Orazab.
Familiar faces, the skeletal mage, Kosti, and his ward, the Oracle, arrive at your village. Kosti speaks to you, while the girl remains ever silent and cowering behind her protector.
Your village is in great peril, and my ward, it seems, has grown fond of you people. She insisted we come here to warn you,
Sad
and
face.
here we are. Before mankind was even born, great builders walked Thea. I know not who they were exactly, only that later they were known as giants, known and feared by all. You must have noticed by now the tremors and the intensified attacks of the darkness, yes? It is the giants waking, and your village may well lie in their path of destruction.
Damn it. What do we do? This is happening because we still haven't started the giant quest, so the game forces it on us.
Kosti pauses for a second, then speaks.
If you open your hearts and minds, you will hear your God's wisdom and receive their guidance. But you must walk their path.
We will obey the words of our God.
You feel a strong presence surrounding you, and as Kosti speaks again, you know he speaks for your gods.
Your deity values the warrior path, so you shall be blessed with valor so that you may prove yourselves.
So we got a lot of bonus life for the next 35 turns. And bonus dexterity. That's a little less useful. I would have rather had blessing of strength.
The Oracle speaks, her voice ghostly and unnatural.
There are but a few left in this world who yet remember that the gods once banished the giants to their slumber for the safety of all. But now the darkness has unsettled this ancient lore. You must seek out those who still hold such knowledge and gain their help. Go now.
Okay, but how do we find them?
Discover the wisdom of the spirit world thanks to the guidance of one who was akin to both the living and the dead. He may not seem like much to you, but beware of measuring him short.
As you say. And that is actually near us. How is Owlbear Games doing? She is pretty good. We'll leave the food on for one more turn. Do we have anybody who can act as a secondary medic in our group? At least for the time being. Polar bear. Sweet, so we're still okay. We'll just keep the Svarog minion to replace Orazab. And it's time for them to break camp and begin heading home before they starve.
Some traders approach your village and ask for refuge to rest and trade. They are a very large group and seem well armed. They also include some goblin boar riders and rugged-looking warriors.
Well, we just got our asses kicked, so I think we're not going to fight them. We'll let them rest.
You let the traders rest in your village, and you trade small trinkets with each other. They also leave a token gift in thanks.
I don't really need that. Thank you, though.
Slavers are a sadly common sight in Thea these days. Your scouts have spotted such a group in the area. Rescuing the slaves may be both noble and practical, but beware. If you lose, the slavers will likely not let you go free.
Free child when we choose to do that. Alright, let's continue heading towards the village. They will continue to head towards the Giant's Quest, which is surrounded by crap. What are you before I click on you? Oh, tier 2 undead. Should be nice and easy. In fact, let's hex them, because I can auto-resolve that. Don't need a rib cage. That's decent, but we got better being made right now. I think that's all we can do, yep. Oh, I failed to update the title of the stream. Whoopsies. There we go. Alright, continue this. Alright, we have another crow's nest. If we climb it, we have a chance of recruiting a crow, or we can cut it down for some wood. We don't really need the wood, so I think we'll climb it. We got, ooh, some topaz, that's nice. A fur brigandine we don't need, some attractive gold coins, and some wicker, and that's it. Let's go ahead and hunt these things out of our way. Don't need the armor. And Giant's Quest.
You find a small encampment, hidden away from the unknowing eye. Within, you see a group of goblins sitting in a small hut, and one standing by a large bonfire. The figure by the fire turns to you. He is a tall goblin, dressed in animal skins and various bone ornaments, but also a wooden leg with strange mechanisms on it, and weird round ornaments on his head. He speaks.
Come, you seek my wisdom, yes? You want to know of the giants and their purpose in this world of ours, correct?
What happens if you keep putting off the Giant's Quests? You got those buffs last time. Would it go bad if you kept it up? So eventually the monsters will keep leveling up until it's nothing but dragons and giants that are roaming the world and attacking us. And then that becomes very difficult. But at the same time, once we finish this quest line, we get the option of hunting the giants to force the shadow giant to come out and face us. So that's kind of what we're wanting. We're going to want them to start appearing so that we can kill them, to force him out so that then we can go kill him. Loud noises.
You You must drink this here magic potion. It smells like troll's fingernails, but it'll give you connection to the spirit world. There, you will commune with the ancient ghosts, and you will find their knowledge.
You bastard. Alright, we have to fight his poison so that we can temporarily die to speak to the spirit world. Luckily, we're pretty damn good at sickness challenges. In fact, I could have just auto-resolved this. Oh well. So he will get that kill. Then we will go with Owlbear Games, who gets that kill. Let's see about some counters. Counter offense 3 is not going to work. That's fine. Let's see. You have 23 life. So the Svarog minion can kill you. Then we'll do Krolls. Now that we have tactical cards coming out, we can go ahead and counter Tic Tac, counter Tic Tac. Send out Dobemeyer, then Sasha. And just get closer with everybody else.
The potion is vile, but you manage to keep it in. You were about to stand up and say that it had no effect when you realize your legs feel like they're made of rubber and you cannot stand. Your vision goes blurry and the world looks strange. Everything is colorless and lifeless, barren and desolate, even more so than what you're used to. The air feels freezing cold, and yet at the same time, you can barely breathe from the heat hitting you from the ground. Several apparitions stand before you. Their bodies and faces are shapeless and grey. Their eyes and mouth are black marbles of endless darkness. You come seeking knowledge, live ones?
Yes. Tell us about the giants.
The spirit world knows of these ancient creatures, as it is their song of the living that also calls to us here. These old souls weave the very fabric of life and afterlife, you know. Our world has been corrupted, our memories fade, but we will try to tell you of what you seek.
Sure, let's hear the story.
There is so much knowledge, but our souls cannot find peace, so it is hard to focus. The giants were here as long as the spirits themselves. They were immortal, yet they could talk to us at will with their song of the living. It is the song that fuels the energy within the earth and keeps it all moving.
So they gave energy to Thea?
The giants, as you call them, were the makers of the land, the heralds of Thea herself. They lived in great harmony with all that lived, feeding Thea with their strange humming of the life song. But in the days when the younger peoples, like yourselves, began to populate Thea, the giants became a danger. The wild wives and the Vielkalud were gentle and calm, but not during their mating seasons. We do not remember life much, but you can surely imagine mating giants. And so a council of elves and human gods, with the help of the giants themselves and the spirit world, created the Weatherer, the first Planetnik giant who would become a shepherd for his kin. The Planetnik giants were able to put the others to sleep and wake them only in small groups for short periods of time to ensure the crafting of the world continues, even as the builders slumber.
Okay, what is the Song of Life?
It is said the giants hum a melody that is heard inside the earth itself, and as the earth dances, it changes and grows. But there is more to it. The song also sings to us, to the dead. It used to soothe our souls.
So what went wrong?
The darkness is everything and nothing. It can travel in death and in life. It entered the builders' dreams and corrupted their minds from within. Those who were too weak succumbed to the dark power and thus changed into Mroki. Now, not only are all of the giants waking at once, but they do not remember why or what their purpose is. The Mroki, shadow giants, and their minions, the unliving ones, they seem to walk the darkness as if it was a part of them. and their umbrage lord grows stronger with every passing night.
Okay, how do we stop him?
Your main objective will be to face the umbrage lord before he devours enough souls and before he kills off all the planetnik giants in order to ascend and thus release all of his darkness upon Thea. You see, it is not that he is evil, that would be too simple. It is just that during his sleep, the darkness weaved its way into his very heart, and now, his power of the humming, instead of building the world, seeks to take it apart. You will have only one chance at facing him, so make it count.
Alright, how do we do it?
There are 2 ways for you to follow. 1, find the Great Weatherer, the first of the planetnik giants. He has woken without his memories. Convince him to help you, remind him of his duties, and you'll have a chance at stopping this. The second way is more straightforward. Try to kill as many giants as you can, and then face the umbrage lord yourself once you find him.
Alright, since we follow the warrior guide, let's kill.
When you kill at least 4 groups of giants, but only when you attack them first, their blood will alert the umbrage lord that someone is destroying the souls he seeks to claim for his own purpose. Once you attract his attention, you can try to face him, or at least track down his shadowy lair.
Alright. Lots of experience. What do we have here? Topiex. No, thank you. Besides, we need to head back to the village to pick up our new beautiful
As you make your
axes.
way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spiderwebs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
Free herbs.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it. Those with knowledge of the animal world in your party huddle together in talks. Taking their time to analyze the scene, they point to the pattern of the webs as well as signs of spider eggs in the distance. It is clear that your party may face a spider queen, or at least her best minions if they risk venturing forth. On the other hand, the men inform the group that such lairs can also hold precious resources.
Let's do it.
After a tough fight, you finally clear the area of those nasty spiders. Within their lair, you discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who are clearly not as lucky as you. You search the area for any usable loot.
This is why I enjoy this quest, because you have a good chance of getting endgame resources, like dragon leather. And it's pretty easy to fight a spider queen. Let's go ahead and hunt. Get some scaled leather out of it. Team Misfits, please continue heading home. And we gained a level from that auto fight. Let's take a look. Anything stand out in the Misfits? Decent amount of strength and HP, not bad. Our main group noob got another trap, pretty good. Lots of strength going all around. Even the Svarog minion gained traps. Cool beans. Finally, our village. Eventide, 13 life. Panda now has a level 11 confuse. And the chef got traps as well. Interesting. Not bad. Let's continue our trek home. Also, we don't need the food on anymore. I remembered we had it on. So let's turn you off, you and you. You and you. There we go. Team Misfits, continue heading home.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment. When you try to take a closer look, it is
after a
already
tough
gone,
auto resolve.
but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
Alright, let's try to outrun it. This is our Team Misfits though, so we're not quite as strong as I would like. Counter offense, nice. Counter offense, and again. Looks like we have 2 tactics actually that should work. Use you first and then you. There. Alright, so we have 25 damage coming at us. And we need to do 11 to kill this one. Actually, we could just poke it to death. And Fagwint can handle the 25 damage. Okay, so now we need to do 16, which Fagwint will do. Then we need to do 12, which we could do Marcelka. Yeah, let's do that. And then 16. So we'll go Otrak. And this guy has 26. We're definitely not doing that in the first round. So we will finish this in phase 2 of the fight. Or we might have to go to a second round. Yep, second round it is. Let's see, counter offense. That is all we're gonna get, so let's go ahead and poke that one to death. And then we just need to do 7 damage for the kill. That should be good enough.
You outrun the strange smoke, and you still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger. One of you has never run this hard in their
strength
lives,
on a
so they
warrior,
feel
not bad.
strengthened by this terrifying experience.
More damage. Let's continue heading home. Let us resupply and drop off what loot we've gathered. Not a whole lot of mithril, sadly. We also need more fish. That's about it. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot for them. I'm keeping the axes for my main group. So yeah, nothing really for them right now. That's fine though. Can't go any further, can't collect anything, so we're done.
You are ambushed by a shadow giant and his
Damn.
minions. You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick.
Give me your souls.
No. Alright, we have not had the best of luck fighting these shades lately. We've lost Legolas and Chabor. Hopefully we don't lose anybody else. But it's not looking great. Let's see, I can first action 2 people potentially. Yeah, it's not bad. Cannot first action Dark Legolas, sadly, who would have gotten the kill. So I think it's going to be best to first action somebody like playing Coward. Or let's see, 21, 39, 42. Yeah. So we get first action Noob and Polar Bear to kill that one. So let's go ahead and have Dark Legolas come out now to potentially kill whatever the next one is. This Svarog minion is not really helping us. Then we'll do Dobermeyer. Yeah, Dark Legolas is not quite strong enough for that kill. Although, let's see. 42 damage. Hey, he will be, because when these two kill this one, she's going to have carryover damage, which wounds this one, which allows this poison damage to be doubled. So I think we're going to get lucky in that regard. Let's see, I get 2 cards. So let's go ahead and do the Svarog minion and playing Coward. That's fine. Strengthen him all you want. Confuse. None of those are going to work. Our counters are not going to work. Yeah. So we'll go noob. Polar Bear. Oh, first action. Damn it. Oh, so annoying. So this one's going to survive. Get some damage off. It'll either wound Dark Legolas pretty badly, or it's going to do 38 damage. These Dark Legolas with 14, or seriously hurts Polar Bear. So what we're going to want to do is shield Polar Bear. And then do the first actions. Go ahead and poke him. Shield her in case, which isn't going to do much. She'll still die, but it'll reduce the amount of overkill that happens. Yay, we won.
You defeat the Shadow Giant and its minions of darkness.
Why does it feel like all of the added creatures are kind of a waste? Aside from the very rare elf, everyone else seems kind of like they'd only be good if you got them in the first few rounds or so. That's kind of how a lot of them go, yeah. Alright, so we only took 3 wounds. That's not bad, thanks to our shielding. We got a nice chunk of moonstone out of it. And a bow that I don't want. No shade, though. But yeah, most of the beasts, demons, goblins, bandits are not very good. They help you to fill out your party if you're still lacking bodies. But there are a couple demons that are badass. Regular humans are usually a sure bet. Most of the orcs are good, and the elves are badass. Yeah, might as well collect some silken veggies while we're here. I don't think we're going to get up to 500 now, so those were pointless. What are we going to have the Misfits do for the time being? How is our stock of coal? It's not bad. I think we'll head down towards the dragon bone this time. Might as well make camp here, gather both some fish and some wood so they can go a little longer.
You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The houses are small, almost built into the hills themselves, and despite the decay brought by the darkness, many look well preserved. You realize, however, that you are not alone, as two tall orcs step in front of you with their weapons drawn. "Halt!" one shouts at you in a deep, heavy drumming voice. The two orcs speak together in a foreign tongue, which sounds a lot like whistling leaves on a windy day. You make out a few words like deal, mistress, and vault, but not much else. The orcs step aside, and an orcish female steps in. She is even taller, muscular, and holds her head up high as she speaks to you.
"We got here first, human, so don't get any ideas. But we may have a deal for you. We found something and it needs tools to open, and we have none. Give us your tools, and in exchange we will give you several weapons and some resources we found in this place. Deal?"
How about we work together?
The orc woman frowns, and her men take a few steps forward, but she raises her hand to stop them.
"Work together, you say? Why? We have never gotten anything but hatred and disdain from your kin. Why would we trust you?"
Come on. So the matriarch and the witch are the only concerns. Orc fighters are crap at social challenges. They're just there to soak up your attacks. There's the matriarch right away. Let's go ahead and get some counters going on. Oh, they're all level 6 or higher. Okay, noted. That means these two will both work. Alright. Can't get a confuse off, that's fine. Means we're going to have 13 damage coming at us, and we need to deal 31. Yeah, that's not happening. However, Dobrova can handle the 13 damage coming at her. It's going to be 8 of the 31. Let's go ahead and shield her to make sure that she's fine. There's 11 of the 31 now. 19, 25, 27. There, that's a kill on the witch. And then these two will kill the fighter, and we'll handle the matriarch on the second phase. Get rid of that one. Go ahead and confuse that one so we don't have to worry about damage. Saru can kill this one. Pelchibog should kill that one, and this fight is over.
The conversation goes well, and so you end on a high note. So you see, we both have an image of our people in our heads. We think orcs are brutes who will eat our children, and from the sounds of it, you think the very same of us. If we give you our tools, you may not find anything of use in the vault anyway. But if we work together, you keep your stuff and get half of what's in the vault. And we both learn that trust can be found in the strangest of places. The orc woman nods and smiles.
"Oh, fine. You have a silver tongue, human, but I like it. Let's get the vault open, and then perhaps we can even drink together."
Inside the vault, you find a supply of various wooden logs, some minerals, and a huge supply of dried, cured foodstuffs. You also find a small armory, but it is clear that whoever lived here treasured the food and resources more than anything else. You share the spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is certainly progress. The orcs get up to leave, but their leader turns to you once more.
"This was a trip to remember, and I would not like it to go to waste on account of our mutual hatred. I give you one of my men. Not a good one, mind you. He's a measly thing, but perhaps he can prove his worth amongst your people. But in return, one of yours will come to live with us. Perhaps this way we will learn about each other and rebuild our land differently from before."
She looks away, her face frozen in thought.
So we didn't get anything worthwhile in the resources. We're going to turn her down and see if she'll just give us a free orc worker.
The woman nods in agreement and says no more.
Oh well. Free experience. Let's see, where are we? We are there. Continue to head home. Still can't make it. Clay. We're close to being encumbered, so it's not really worth gathering clay. We don't have much use for it anyways. As far as Team Misfits go, we'll continue to head down towards the Dragon Bone. We could collect wood, but we don't really need more of that. We, on the other hand, can collect some veggies.
A figure, clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party.
Oh, it's
As he gets
Misfits.
closer, it is clear he is barefooted
don't have
and
magic.
carries nothing more than the clothes on his
Oh,
back.
they do.
Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his black and sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
Oh, we barely have any magic. I want
The
this
dark
elf,
curse
though.
upon this creature runs deep within, as if the very fiber of his existence was now tainted. You cannot hope to cleanse it, but you may try to lessen its effects. Beware, the task will be arduous.
Let's do it. And all of my magic users are in our tactical hand. Fantastic. Oh, crap. That's not gonna work. That will. That's about it. Alrighty then. So, yeah. Screw it. Let's just let everything come out. Alright, so 4 in the first round, and then... So 14, 19 total damage. Well, Dobrova will make them use all 19 to kill her. So, that's our sacrificial lamb. And then we can send out... Well, let's just... In case I messed up in my calculation, let's send out Ostrogniev to be the second meat shield. Then Catherine, so that she can start poking away at this one. You can support for 2, which would be 4, or I can send you out and you do 5 in the second round, so that's the better option. You can't get closer, and you can't get closer, so that's all we can really do. Alright, we are not going to get a kill, but we will severely weaken this one. This time we got almost all of our magic users in our offensive hand, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and counter offense. And that's all we can really do with all of them. Once again, I'll just let everything come out. Alrighty then. So we have 6 on the first round. Second phase is going to be 17, 21 total damage. Well, Fagwint can handle that. Does 5 to that one, so we just need to do 4 for the kill, which is going to be these 2 together. Peltry Bog will then kill this one because he does poison damage and it's wounded. Which leaves this one. Can we kill it in the first round? We cannot. So, round 2, or phase 2, these 3 will kill it. Peltry Bog will plink at that one. So this is going to go into a third round. Let's see. Fagwint again. 3 damage left, so these 2 will kill it, and we are done. We got our elf.
You take out the fresh carcass of a chicken.
Chicken
You
dance.
spread the blood on the face of the elf, who stares at you blankly. You perform a dance on your left foot, and you call out to your gods for power. You weave the winds of magic and create a protective shield that now runs through the stranger's heart, lifting some of the darkness. He looks shocked and speaks. I confess I did not foresee such power among the young ones. I was a fool to discard you as mere insects. For my arrogance, I shall happily be your servant, until such time as my debt be repaid, or until the darkness is kept at bay.
Come, join us, friend.
Thank you, human. Once more you prove me ignorant. Here, take this gift as my friend, and let us continue our journey. I have used the little power I have within to bless this party. I hope it will bring us fortune.
This crossbow looks like a spear with a crossbow on the end of it. But it's pretty damn good. Great damage to weight ratio. And then our elven friend has nice base strength, good base health, is very good at speech challenges, is very attractive, is very sneaky. Nice, I like it. And then we're going to throw an axe on this bad boy as soon as we can. He blessed us all with beauty for 15 turns. And we gained a level from recruiting him. Let's see, quite a bit of health going on, not bad. As far as these guys go, looks like a lot more health, always a good thing. And our village, Eventide gained another trap. Lots of strength, including our medics, which is good. They need it so that we can give them better gear. Panda has a level 12 confuse. All good things. Now what we're going to do, break camp with our main guys, move them up 1 hex, create a expedition with just the elf, and that elf is then going to join them, so that we have our elf. And what we'll do is we'll leave the Svarog minion in the village. Does he have any gear on? Also, now that we have an elf, I don't have anybody named after you, Justin, so welcome to the team. Or if I do, you're in the village. I didn't really pay attention. Let me double check that. Oh, I do. Never mind. Okay. I need an elf name then. Suddenly I'm drawing a blank on all of Tolkien's names. Well, fuck it. Let's just go with that. And then these guys can continue heading down towards the Dragon Bone.
You lose your footing and fall into a really deep ditch. You quickly realize you are not alone and that you have fallen into a viper's nest.
Ooh. How is our animal kinship? Do we have somebody with at least 10? Ooh. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this with just 5 and 3. We can get a random snake, which includes the Zamays, to join us from this event by calming them. I guess we'll risk it.
You know a thing or two about animals, and you remember that there are ways to calm snakes and even make them do what you command. You think it has something to do with flutes, or perhaps just your inner energy. You focus your mind and remember what to do. You stand up, calm and assertive, and take out your wooden flutes. The melody you play makes the snakes still and benign. You are able to climb back up without any trouble, and you even find some granite on your way up.
So we permanently gain intelligence and will, very nice. Because we only had the 5 and the 3, we did not succeed at the roll to get a random snake to join us, sadly. But, hey, permanent stats. Yay. And good experience, actually, for that.
You notice a faint glow amongst the forest shrubbery and discover luminous wild
Shrubbery?
mushrooms growing in a perfect circle. These shrooms could have many uses, either as medicine or just food. But you do have an eerie feeling when you stand close to the luminous circle.
Alright, since we have enough knowledge now, we know that this is not a good thing to just take the mushrooms. So we're going to speak to the forest.
You know this circle is a sacred place for forest spirits and guardians. It is not wise to anger them. The forest goes eerily quiet, and a faint whisper floats in the wind.
Why should we grant you any boons, human?
Because I said so. That's right, we have the extra body. That's fine. We will be just fine. Just fine. Let's see, what can we do? I think we should start out with some counters. Do I have anything worthwhile? Only level 4s. I don't know how good those are going to be. Let's try. Getting rid of wolves is kind of pointless. So instead, let's do some tic-tacs. There we go, there's one pinking down. Your confused is useless. Actually, all of your stats are useless. Your stats, not so much. We'll keep those. And you can shield somebody for a decent amount. Okay, okay. You are technically the strongest one now, so let's go ahead and confuse you right away. Not really concerned about the 7 damage, but the rest is either going to be Villy or wolves. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just go ahead and confuse that one anyways. Yeah. Okay, so whoever we send out is going to take a crap ton of damage. Let's see, 12, 19, 23 damage. Well, the Svarog minion can absorb that. Get some damage in, and then hopefully he'll eventually die, which kind of gets him out of our way. For this fight, at least. Let's see. Then let's go ahead and do Dark Chabor. He's kind of our badass. And he'll be able to absorb almost all of these attacks in phase 2. The wolves are there to be annoying, which means Dark Chabor could waste all of his attacks killing them, which would be very annoying. But there's nothing we can do about that, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and shield him some more, because we definitely want him surviving. And we'll do Tolkien. So they made the wolf actually do some damage, but it's only 2. I'm not really worried about that. Piercing attacks do kind of suck, but we'll be fine. Let's see. I think we'll just get closer with her. Thankfully, this is a speech challenge, so death doesn't matter. Yep, Dark Chabor wasted his attack on a wolf. Goodbye, Svarog minion. We almost finished them all. Let's see. Any counter offenses worth using? There we go. There's a Pinkinet out of the way. Ooh, an 8. Another Pinkinet out of the way. Let's see what the last one is. And Measly Wolf. Alright. So there's everything out. We can go ahead and confuse the Pinkinet so that we only have 7 damage coming at us. And then we need to do 12 to kill this one. Does anybody fit that bill? No, but these two together can kill it. So we'll do Polar Bear first to absorb the attack. Nazca to finish that one off. 13 damage to kill this one. So what we can do there What are you? Support of 2. Not enough. Alright, we're going to do Crowls and Owlbear to kill that one. 13 for this one, which Dark Jabor will do it. And then playing Coward. We should win this in phase 2. Or not. 3 cards left. Alright, counter offense, counter tic-tac. This should be nice and easy. Go ahead and confuse it so we have no damage coming at us. Coach set can finish that one off, and then we just need 2 people of decent damage, which will be our shades, to win for us.
You lay out your case before the forest, and for a while you consider if there is anyone listening. But finally, one of the trees reaches out to you, bearing gifts.
Ah, what a tease. 2 ancient wood? We need a lot more than that. Thank you anyways. We'll take the free gift.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and auto-resolve it, since we're pretty much badasses when it comes to physical challenges.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Finally, let's pick up our new axes and become badasses. While we're at it, we'll also resupply. Drop off that Svarog minion because he's not really contributing anything for us. Random loot. Some pretty decent resources in here. I'll drop the meat off for cooking purposes. We don't need that many veggies though. I'll keep 50 of them. Don't need that many herbs. We'll just need 35 for the potential heat stroke. We didn't look to see if anybody needed that shield, so I'll do that. And let's pick up our axes. Do I got any good quality ones? No, they all came out normal. That's fine. Thank you. And yeah, that's it. First off, Tolkien, he gets that axe. Makes him a badass. Who needs the shield? You technically have the magic axe, which I like, but we're gonna go ahead and give you the badass axe instead. The axe is too heavy for our medic. That would have been funny. Shield. Who needs the shield? That one's better. That one could be... Ooh, that's right there. He needs this shield. Upgrade. Nobody else needs the axes though, so let's go ahead and put those back for the Team Misfits. We also need food. Almost forgot. Fishies, give me 300. And whatever goulash has been made. We need to clean out our inventory. This is getting a little ridiculous because I can't find shit in it. There we go, goulash. Let's go hunt some giants. Put Team Misfits right here to collect Dragon Bone and Testes. Just shy of getting them every turn. That's alright. We'll definitely get some Testes every turn, though. The
night is quiet and calm. But suddenly, the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
Find cover! Auto
There is a
resolve.
series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Damn you. Alright, so we did find a single giant's cave down here, so I think we'll head towards it. And hopefully we'll come across a few giants along the way.
You are ambushed by orc bandits. They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
Well, that's easy. We're going to kill them. It's only 4 orc fighters. We've got them outnumbered 3-1. Let's see. We do need to worry about piercing attacks. We could get some counter... They stole your crap! If only they would give us our crap back. That's not going to happen, though. Let's go ahead and get some tic-tacs going. Perfect time to test out Tolkien with his brand new axe. Beautiful. He'll get that kill. Let's go ahead and send out Sasha with his shield. Still no spear, so that's good. We'll counter that one. No spears at all. That was convenient. So Tolkien kills that one. Sasha does not kill that one. Owlbear Games will now help him kill that one. And then the rest will try to take care of the discard pile. I guess we'll just get closer with everybody else. Easy peasy.
You have defeated the orc ambushers. You realize a few of them
Get 'em.
have broken their weapons in a last act before dying, but perhaps some can be salvaged.
A golden spear. And a golden sword. I feel like these guys met up with the dragon that stole all their gold. Hey, speaking of dragon, we got a nice hunk of dragon leather out of that. That's pretty good. None of the gear is really worthwhile, but I'll take the dragon leather. What do we got? One more movement. Can't go anywhere. Only clay to gather, so we're done. Oh, dear God. Team Misfits is being attacked by a troll abomination group. It's kind of an even fight. We should be okay. Let's see. That's going to be 6 damage. With that is 19. It's 1 shy of the kill, but we could do a double poke. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with Apollonia first, then Ostrigniev. He's not going to get the kill, though. Can I shield him at least? And that one concerns me. I don't have a confuse for him. That sucks. Can I first action Catherine? I can. That's the plan. We're going to first action Catherine with her mighty hammer. And because this queen is wounded, this gets doubled to 16, which makes her do 50 total damage. So she kills this one, kills that one. That allows these two to then kill the spider queen. So we're going to be safe from that damage. Alright, so next we'll do Pelchy Bog and then Seru. Pelchy Bog will kill the crow. 23, and not quite kill the abomination, so Seru will waste his attack to kill it. That's a little sad, but can't do anything about it. We'll do Dead Meat next. And then let's go ahead and get some counters going on. It's really the only counter we have. Alright, they're going to buff that one up probably a couple times, so we'll go ahead and shield Dead Meat. Try to keep him safe. I want to wait and see what this one is before we commit our confuse. So we're just going to end that phase there. Next. It's about on par. Let's go ahead and confuse it. Send out Catherine. And then first action her. And we'll get closer with the other two. Should be a nice easy fight. Easy peasy lemon squeezy and no wounds taken, even though it's our weak group. I like it. I like it a lot. We got an armor ring. That's always nice. An armor button. We'll keep both of those. We don't want the talking fish bones. And then this club is not useful. That's the wrong group. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's right. They also got the elf gear. Dead meat. Have an armor ring and an armor button so you can help survive a little longer. Catherine, you could use a crossbow. Still too heavy for him. 7 armor, that's a potential option. Yeah, let's put that on Apollonia. Nice. Big upgrade. Let them continue to gather away happily. And we will continue to head down towards the Giant's Cave. Spiders are an auto-resolve. Thank you for the food. Trying to hunt down anything at night is kind of stupid, though. We can't see shit.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows, a Lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Velez, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
Good, leave him to it, and hopefully we get Will.
Thanks to the Lapiduk,
and we do.
your
Polar
people
bear.
sleep well this night,
Very
and
nice.
one wakes with greater resolve.
Bonus stats are always appreciated. Let's see. Now that we have a little bit of vision, we'll take this nice and slow. And that's why I didn't want to just randomly run into those guys. You see some big animal tracks, most likely some bison. Send out our scouts. You see a herd of bison grazing in the fields. Let's hunt them for their meat. Lots of meat, lots of flesh. Very nice. What do we got here? We have, shadow creatures. We have plenty of experience fighting them. I think I'd rather protect Team Misfits from having to fight them. The blood bees are annoying, but not nearly as bad as the shadows. So yeah, let's go ahead and take them out.
Giants, and you have just enough time to
how
figure out the best
convenient. They're
approach.
considered giants. Perfect. Yeah, let's fight them. Because this counts towards us getting the Umbrage Lord to come out. I didn't realize they were considered giants. Let's see. None of our counters are going to work. None of our confuses are going to work. So yeah. And, oh, damn it. Tolkien is not in the correct hand. But he does allow us to first action somebody. Can anybody kill this thing in one blow? No. Wah wah. We can first action a couple people though. So we could do somebody like Sasha here to almost kill it, and then follow up with Kochasek with his poisonous hammer to kill it and get bonus damage on the next guy. I think that's going to be our plan of action for now. So with that in mind, let's send out Dobemeyer, followed by Krolls. Together they'll kill that one. That just leaves this one to be annoying, and we can't do anything about it. So probably gonna have to shield Krolls. It's our only shield. Do we want to protect Krolls or do we want to protect Dark Legolas? What is that going to be? 36 damage. She'll have 30 life left after that hit. whereas Dark Legolas will have 18. So I think we're going to protect Dark Legolas. Yeah. Speaking of which, we'll send him out next. Shield him. Oh, first action. Damn it, no. Okay, that throws everything in the wind now. That's 50 damage. So I really don't want Kochasek to be the one here to do the damage over. We'll still get this kill, but he's going to get his attacks off and not be wounded at all. That's kind of the best case scenario for us at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and have Noob come out now. Then Kochasek. And then Sasha. Ooh, actually, would that work? 27, 31, 39. Yes, that would work. Okay, I have a plan. We're going to first action Sasha. Then we're going to support Kochasek for an additional 10, and then first action him. That allows him to now kill this one on his own, wound this one. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, he's still going to have like 4 life left. There's nothing we can do about that. But both of our warriors are able to handle the 50 damage coming out from him. Then Dobermeyer, worst case scenario, kills him, which allows this one to get an attack off, which would suck. Otherwise, they will hopefully kill this shade, and then we win because we'll kill the rest of them without taking any more damage. We'll go ahead and poke that one for the hell of it. Yep, worst case scenario. So we're going to take another hit. That's fine. Luckily, it went on the one we shielded. So we actually only took a few wounds. Nothing too significant.
You slay the giants.
Yeah, 3 and 11. That's pretty acceptable for that fight. We got some teaser resources. 3 leather and 1 mithril. Not bad. And this is okay armor. It's decent medium armor. It's got a good weight to armor ratio. I'm sure one of our gatherers will appreciate it. And that was our first giant to bring out the Umbrage Lord. So we are one step closer to that. Oh, on second thought, if everybody has dragon armor, it's a small upgrade for the cost of 1 damage. I think I'd rather keep the damage than the 2 armor, 2 shielding. Yeah. The only other option is Albert Games, and it's way too heavy for him. Oh well. We do have this button, I notice. Is there anybody with an empty slot? Two shielding or 2 armor? I think we'll keep the shielding. Let's give him a basket. Alright, I'm not worried about the bees. They can attack us if need be. Or Team
You have
Misfits.
heard tales of dragons and beastly demons roaming the skies, and where there are dragons, there is surely treasure. In the past, such an endeavor would seem like madness, but now that you have rebuilt your population and armed them to their teeth, you're surely ready for some real action.
No, not yet. We're getting close, though.
Your scouts mark the location of potential beast lairs.
So the dragon nest is right next to our giant's cave. Okay, well, that works, I guess. Let's continue the trek. More bees. Rats. Snakes. Oh my. 10 warp snakes. Well, these are freaking weak and a joke, even though there's a lot of them. So we're just going to auto-resolve that. Got some leather out of it and a pretty good 2-handed axe. Too bad we've got way better at this point. Those bees want nothing to do with Team Misfits. Now we got some undead coming at us. Skeleton, broken skeleton. I hate the undead. Auto-resolve is kind of an iffy thing, but I still think we're going to risk it. And we took no damage. Good. Bad armor. Bad shield. No, thank you. Let's continue heading towards this giant's cave. Hopefully we have another giant's group along the way. Come across a single tall tree that houses a large crow's nest at the top of it. Crows are known to be clever and collect trinkets. Well, I don't want another crow joining this group, so let's just cut it down. We got some ancient wood. Perfect. Good, 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 good. And we didn't have to fight the crows either. Not too bad. Ooh, what do we got here? Spider Queen, Giant Crow, 7 others. I think this is another abomination group, which would make sense since it's on top of an abomination lair. We're going to ignore them. Dwarf, Bandit, and Fat Rats. And more Warp Snakes. Okay. Who's attacking us? Warp Snakes, that's an auto-resolve. And the snakes were carrying a War Staff. It's not a bad spear, but we don't really need it now. Followed by some bees, that's an auto-resolve. And then some rats, that's an auto-resolve. If the bandits hit us, we'll fight them. Like that. Sure, let's do this. I get to go first, so dwarves can have piercing attacks, though it's not likely. We do need to keep that in mind, which means I'm going to start with Nastka and her shield. Nastka will not quite get the kill. She's 3 damage shy. Could do the support ally. Sure. So that's a guaranteed kill now. And then Tolkien will poke that guy. That's definitely a guaranteed kill now. You're going to be a little shy of the damage, but that's okay. Then Polar Bear. Of course, the final dwarf has the spear. So we took a few needless wounds. That's alright, though. We'll get it back. Luckily, she has Leech, so she will heal a little bit of it back by the end of the fight. Let's go ahead and send out Dark Jabor and Noob. And everything is either confused or will die before it attacks, so we are good to go. I kind of want to give Polar Bear the best chance of absorbing the most life, so we're not going to send anyone else out. I still don't think she'll get her second attack. Yes, heal yourself. Yeah, she's not going to get the second attack. That's alright. She still healed 5 wounds. That's good. And only took 4 total. It's not bad at all. This is a really good one-handed axe. It's the right damage to weight ratio, and it has the added poison. So I don't think we're going to use it since we're starting to get better gear, but I'll keep it just in case. This one-handed sword is not that great, but its quality is actually in its resources, so we're going to break that down. And this is too heavy for what it offers, especially at this juncture, so we're just going to break that down. Ooh, hello. More shadows. Fuck yeah. How are we doing? Kochasek is full health. Sasha is wounded. Polar Bear is wounded. The problem is, Shades have poison attacks, so I think it's going to seem a little weird. I think we're just going to camp right here for a turn. We'll gather some testes and whatever else. Mostly so that we can heal those wounds, so that we take as little damage as possible in the fight against them. That's not enough to collect silk, so that was kind of pointless. We'll just go with the testes. What are you? Striga Mistress. Oh my god. That's a large party of Strigas. Woohoo. I don't know if I want to fuck with them. Alright, anyways, how are our wounds doing now? He's still slightly wounded. So we need to be careful because he will take double damage from poison attacks if we fight right now. Let's just heal fully. There we go. Alright, now let's take on the giants.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
The best approach is always to kill them. Alright, we get to go first, so we will start off with Sasha. He almost does enough to kill it. Damn. Which means I think I'm just going to poke it with Owlbear. That guarantees Sasha the kill now. Then... Guess Dark Legolas. 42 damage to its 44. Again, not quite enough for the kill. We could poke it with Tolkien here, which would guarantee Dark Legolas that kill. Or we could just support ally. Yeah, that might be the better route. Yeah, let's do that. Support. So, Sasha kills this one. Dark Legolas kills that one. Next up, let's send out Dark Chabor with his 40 damage. Definitely not a kill that... Ooh. Back-to-back shadow creatures. That was not planned for. What are you? If I first action you, your poison's going to do double damage. 16 and 27. It's going to be 43, 47. So that is a kill. Carryover wounds that one. Sasha kills it, which would then allow Dark Legolas to do 50 damage to you. Dark Chabor would kill you. This one still gets an attack. That's not great. How many first actions can I use? One. Damn it. I could support ally somebody. Alright, let's walk through this again. If I first action you, you kill that one. 16, 47. So 7 carries over to this. Sasha kills it. Dark Legolas does 50. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to change that. Okay, well, still, let's go ahead and send out Kochasek and first action. So this one's going to get an attack no matter what, and that's going to be 40, 50 damage. It won't be enough to kill Dark Chabor, and it won't be enough to kill Krolls, but it will seriously wound either of them. So I think we're going to shield Dark Chabor. We could just not send them out. Would that be safe though? So that's a kill, that's a kill, that's a kill. Round 2. $31, $39. Sasha kills that one. Actually, yeah, that would be safe. So let's just go ahead and shield as much as we can and go from there.
You slay the giants.
Quite a few wounds, but he's not bleeding out, so that was a-okay for us. We don't need the nature skin, but thank you for the dragon leather. That is group number 2 down. And once again, we need to camp and heal. See, we don't want to use our full movement, so we'll just stand on top of the testes and camp.
Of a beautiful woman adorned in flowers and leaves
we get a free heal
before you as a daydream. A sweet smell of spring flowers
at the cost of potentially getting cursed.
And everywhere she steps, the grass grows greener. And yet, as her foot lifts again, anything that lived withers. Her eyes are filled with sorrow.
So, like I was saying, we can do this event, and she will heal us, but she will also curse us. I don't think it's worth it, because some of those curses can be pretty nasty, especially since we're trying to focus on killing giants right now. I think I'm just going to turn her away and go with the original plan of camping. Let's go ahead and gather the testes. And the coal, why not? We can make use of some coal. Can we get to 280? We can't, can we? What if we did this? Perfect. Can we get you to 240? Probably not. Close, but no cigar. Oh well. Dark Chabor needs quite a bit of healing. Luckily, he's a tier 6 when it comes to health. So he's going to heal 6 plus the camping, which is 9. So 3 turns and he'll be fully healed.
You hear a strange commotion coming from the nearby bushes. A sort of cross between a squeak and a deep grumble of a salivating dog. As you approach, you see a weird-looking brown ball of disheveled fur, with big yellow eyes staring back at you. The creature is no bigger than a fox and has bat-like wings, a snarly smile with a range of sharp teeth, and it smells badly. It is apparently stuck in some hunter's trap. You recognize the trap to be orc-made.
Again, this is the event where I advocate being a dick. Kill it, because you'll do a sickness challenge, and if you succeed, permanent health is gained.
You walk over to the trap and push your weapon through the small creature's body. It lets out a final gasp and then disintegrates into a pile of brown slime. The stench is unbearable. There seems to be a shiny object inside the goo.
Ooh, shiny object.
You reach in only to realize it was only the light playing tricks on your eyes, or perhaps it was a final act of revenge from the brown furball. Before long, you and your party feel weakened and dizzy. It looks like the goo might have been infected.
Sickness challenge, easy
You are
challenge.
stronger than whatever this creature was carrying,
Perfect.
and your people are
Very
fine.
nice.
One of you even feels their immunity rise from the ordeal.
Plus 3 health is nothing to sneeze at. And this is an easy event to get that. And if you get lucky, it's not going to be on your strongest character like it was on me, but on, like, let's say your medic. Just imagine having plus 3 health on a medic who normally has 6 life to start with. That's a pretty big gain. We did gain a level from that event, though, so let's take a look. Anything stand out? A little bit of health all around. Fagwint gained more health, so he's becoming quite a badass. For our main group, Noob, the tactical wolf, has a level 15 confused. It's pretty amazing. More poison for Dark Legolas is nice. Lots of health to go around. I like it. And finally, our village, Eternal Frost, has a level 6 confused. Needs a little bit more help, but starting to get useful. More damage is always nice. Yeah, that's a good level all around. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and use our research point to learn our artifacts so we can make our medic gear. Speaking of that, how are we doing on our production? We have 3 axes left, so let's go ahead and queue up our medic gear. Let's see, we also want, what was it? Dragon leather, he says with all confidence. 4 and 4 or spider silk. 4 and 4. That is a weight of 9 versus 15. So yeah, spider silk's the way to go with that. And we have more of it anyway, so that's a better option. Confirm. And we are going to make 6 of them. We have 3 groups right now, 2 medics each. And they'll do that after the axe. Perfect. Check in on Dark Chabor. 42 of 58. So he's actually healing 12 per return. That's nice, yeah. We'll let him continue to do so. He's nearly fully healed. Let's give him one more turn. And then we... Oh, damn it. The giant's nest went away. No! Alright, so now we have to hunt down more giants. Let's go ahead and clear out the hive. Ooh, rubies. Nice. Damn. Do we have another giant's cave anywhere? Please? Please? Looks like no, unless it's over here in the fog. Well, shit. At least we got 2 giants coming over here. That somewhat makes it worth it. No, that totally makes it worth it. I don't know why I'm saying somewhat. Do I want to circle around? We'd have to go through the snow, which slows us down. No, I think we'll just head back, resupply, and then head out over here. Hope to find more giants. Sounds like the plan. How are Misfits doing? Ooh, they are almost out of food. Break camp. Oh, damn it. I wasted a movement doing that. Fat fingered it, hit it twice. Luckily, it doesn't take us very long to get home.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. Many people get bruised and thrown about, but you find some useful minerals.
Damn these tremors. Continue heading home. Same thing with you guys. There's another troll abomination group. They're chasing our misfits.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
Ooh, what do we got?
You spot some smoke, as if coming from a chimney, somewhere up ahead. Perhaps there is a small settlement nearby.
Interesting. Maybe we'll go rob them eventually. Then again, maybe not.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Technically, we lost a medic, so I could replace it as such. Yeah, it's probably the better way to go.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
Ooh, and he's a pretty good medic too.
The village celebrates this joyous occasion.
Take it.
The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
During your travels, you come across a goblin lying near dead in some trap. We can kill it and rob it, we can leave him be, or we can try to help him out. And this gives him a chance of joining us. So let's go for it. You set the goblin free. Oh, I thank you, people. I thank you. May the spirits walk in your path in good graces. And I went Irish again. My bad. He did not join us, and he gave us some dark wood. Kinda useless for us at this point, but thank you.
You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm of crows circling nearby. Moments later, a woman dressed in an alluring red dress approaches you, with two younger females gliding behind her. You sense danger. You suspect foul play. And yet, what is life without a little danger? The women in your party seem unaware of any visitors.
So, I didn't think about this when I was making Team Misfits, but it looks like I naturally made a decent team. Only women can participate in this fight, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we're mostly women. Okay.
You try to speak to the woman, but words fail you. You do see her sharp fangs, but they are so white and neat. You do see her red eyes, but red really suits her. She smiles the sweetest smile and whispers, "Come to me. Be with me."
Resist!
With your sheer willpower, you manage to stop yourself from following the woman, but you are unable to even move for fear she will take hold of you. But you do feel your resistance is weakening the Striga. The women in your group step forwards.
Protect the men! This is actually going to be really easy. The only concern is Strigas will have piercing attacks. So need to plan accordingly. Which means we're going to send out Catherine because she's the only one with a decent shield. She is already weakened though, so that's a little concerning. Ooh, they only had hammers equipped. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Catherine kills the mistress, wounds the Striga. Let's go ahead and poke with Apollonia. Then for Slava, we'll go ahead and confuse the rats. You're already dead, so I'm not worried about that. Let's get closer. Easy peasy. Min protected.
You defeated the monsters. As they lie slain, the spell is broken, and the men are themselves again.
And we collected their bones and fashioned weapons. But the ruby are the big reward there, because we can turn that into blood pendants for our medics to make them even better. 4 of our people are even more beautiful temporarily, and we all gain, or they all gained will. Very nice. I approve. Can't quite make it home. And it is about that time. We got some more bison to track down. We'll go ahead and hunt them for their meat and flesh. Thank you. Call it quits here? Yeah, I think I will. Alright, guys. It's that time for me. So thank you for coming out and watching Thea 2. Those of you who came over from Han's channel, welcome. Thanks for staying and watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Demoredread. I stream every day at 7 p.m. Except that's now a lie. I am a college student, so I kind of stream every other day to give myself time to work on homework and such. So right now that means Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays I stream at 7 p.m. Pacific. If you wanted to see what you missed out, I post everything to the Twitch VOD as well as to YouTube. Links are down below in the description. So until next time, have a good night. Thanks for watching, and game on.